Colton Burdett, or Casey Burdett, excuse me, wrong Burdett. Still holds that top spot with an 18.954. 16.954. Jason King hitting the racing surface here for qualifying. That'll be the 000, I believe. We'll see as they come across the... That's the 101 of Jesse Weiscarver. The 25 of Tim Siddle. And the 37 of Craig Mann. Looking at Tim Siddle here on Speed Sport TV. As King in 18.592. Weiscarver up to fourth. Jason King in 18.592. 17.273. Weiscarver up to third. Siddle in 18.541. Craig Mann in 19.247. And Jason King in 19.117. So Weiscarver quickest of the group. Up to third with a 17.273. So I believe I just heard seven more? Seven more. I ran out of paper. Kyle Moore doing double duty too. We'll see him in the 21D. Kyle Moore out of Mansfield in that 21D. Also, we'll see Kenny Johnson in the 1. Tough Zemba in the 56. And Blake Tasker out of Oakland, Maryland in the 00. Moore 17.611. Here comes Tough Zemba, an 18.215, 17.436 for Kenny Johnson earlier. Blake Tasker, an 18.810. Kyle Moore on his second lap. He'll go high up through 4. That'll be a 17.545. Kyle Moore, 10th fastest. It's Kyle Moore, fast time of 17.545. As we get ready to wrap up modified qualifying, I think we got one more group of cars.
You know, Donnie, how often can you say the lowest car count is still a full field at any racetrack you go to, any dirt track you go to in the country?
Can't remember, to be honest with you.
And interestingly enough, the lowest car count we have tonight is the Mod Light, with 19 cars in the Mod Light division.
Right.
3604 crates, 32 super late models, 40 UMP Modifieds, 19 Mod Lights, 25 four-cylinders, here to do battle tonight.
Well, you're going to get your money's worth tonight. I mean, absolutely you're going to. No doubt about it. That is Zach Carr out of Athens, Ohio. We'll see the H66 William Harris coming across the line. Shane Mitchell in the 29 out of Norwin, Ohio. And Jesse Griffiths out of West Salem in the 22G. As Garrett was mentioned, you can see right there on Speed Sport TV, you can see him turning that wheel live. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever got to do this, so it's going to be a new venture for me here.
Can you help me out here and remind me, who was it that won that race?
I don't remember. tall, handsome man. Knows how to wheel it. Goes by the name of last name Dice, first name Andy. I did talk to Kim. She said we will do another announcer's race.
Awesome.
This time I'm going to try to get a couple more names. So I did ask my son. He graduated, and he's got his own little racing setup in his bedroom. So at his graduation party, I'm like, think Dad can borrow that for a few hours? All right, looks like we're good to go. Last but not least, a group of qualifiers, as that's William Harris, live on Speed Sport TV. Ronnie Watts. William Harrison, 18.711. Zach Carr, 17.820. That's the quickest of the group right now. Harris comes back around 18.571. 18.980 for Shane Mitchell. Jesse Griffiths, a 19.569. And Zach Carr, 17.940. That'll wrap up qualifying for your modifieds. Your top five: Kenny Johnson, 5th. Mason Lobb, 4th. Jesse Weiscarver, 3rd. Jason Brennan, 2nd. And your fast qualifier for your UMP Modifieds out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. It's the 44th, KC Burdett, with a time of 16.954. The only modified to be in the 16-second range.
Great late models out for their hot lap session. Hot lap qualifier, we're going to see the 14 out of Coraopolis, Pennsylvania. That's Jake Gunn. In the 02 out of Linesville, Pennsylvania, that's Benjamin Easler. The number 3. 31Z, I take that back, that's Kyle Zimmerman. Got to Easler going off the backside of the backstretch right there. And looks like the 1S out of Wellsville, New York. That's Brady Wonderling. So waiting on them come around, collector qualifying times. There's your checkered flag. That's going to wrap up first group for the 604 crate late models here at the Muskingum County Speedway. Looks like Brady Wonderling on top with a 17. As Donnie, 17.215. Benjamin Easler second quick with a 17.310. Third quick, going to be Kyle Zimmerman with a 17.352. Jake Gunn rolls in fourth quick with a 17.442. And I'll tell you what, that's group number 1. Top 4 all within 0.2 of a second right now. You want to talk about the great equalizer in dirt late model racing? That's 604 crate right there. It is, Donnie.
Absolutely, and these aren't no slouches. I mean, these are just as entertaining, exciting as them super lates.
Absolutely, absolutely. Coming out now on the qualifying clock. Got the 51 of Austin Hauser, the 17G of Zach Gunn. I believe that's the 18 of Mike Wonderling. So there's your checkered flag coming and collect their qualifying times. Tops in that group will be the 1S of Wonderling. Brady Wonderling. Tops overall, tops in that group. Looks like the 51 of Hauser. Going to be second quick in that group. Going to be good for third quick overall. Third quick in that group, I believe, is going to be Mike Wonderling. Going to be good for fifth quick overall. And Bud Watson in the 22S is going to be fourth quick in that group, seventh quick overall as we run. Top five look like this. Brady Wonderling sixth on top with a 17.215. Benjamin Easler in second. Austin Hauser third. Kyle Zimmerman fourth. Mike Wonderling currently in fifth. Looks like somebody losing a handle coming to the green. That's the 20. Out of Zanesville, Ohio, that's Jonathan Brennan in the 20. The 031 will be Logan Stockton at Stockdale out of Novelty, Ohio. Should be the 11 of Ryan Newman. And the 12 out of Burgettstown, Pennsylvania, that's Kyle Lucon. Sorry, that's the 184 of Kyle Lucon. That is the 12 of Ryan Newman. I wonder if that's Ryan Newman of NASCAR fame right there. Jonathan Brennan having some trouble, the number 20. He sits sideways, pointed towards the infield there in that number 20. That'll bring out the yellow flag as we're kind of continuing on qualifying. So far, looks like we've got one change in the top five. It's that missing data once again. Man, that guy's quick. Being told that's the 31 machine, the L31 Logan Stockdale out of Novelty, Ohio.
As I say, that missing data is everywhere.
I'm telling you. Every racetrack you go to, you see that missing data guy show up. I swear he just wears a hood when he signs in. Kind of looks like the Grim Reaper.
Hey. You're saying Ryan Newman, it does kind of have that same scheme. The new number looks like that 12 it used to run on the Alltel Ryan Newman.
Oh, yeah, it does. It certainly does.
I don't know if it is, but.
Just saying, it's kind of, it bears resemblance. So Logan Stockdale breaking into the top five right now. Kyle Lucon coming in there, sitting in 8th place. Looks like Jonathan Brennan good for 12th so far. Kyle Lucon 8th, Jonathan Brennan 12th, and it looks like, I believe that's going to be Ryan Newman. Quick overall right there. Logan Stockdale sitting down in about that 14th spot. I do believe I saw Stockdale, yes, the L31 13th. Next group getting ready to roll on Speedway. Like I said, these are the 604 crate late models. The 444 out of Zanesville, Ohio, that's Mighty Mouse. That's Anthony Kincaid. The 44 out of Newark, Ohio, it's Rusty Redmond. In the 36 out of Shinston, West Virginia, that's Santino Loretta. And round them out in the 93 out of Martins Ferry, Ohio, it's Jim Cochran. There's the white flag. One more trip around the 3/8 mile bull ring here at the Muskingum County Speedway. Looks like Anthony Kincaid moving up on the top of the list. He's quick time. Quick in this group, quick overall. So that'll wrap up our next group. Anthony Kincaid, quick time in that group. Going to be quick time overall. 17:015. Then I believe we are on to Rusty Redmond with 10th quick, second quick in that group, 17:609. Jimmy Cochran will be 14th quick with a 17:955. And I think I missed one somewhere, but I'll try to catch up as we go along here. We'll at least get you the top five as we wrap up through qualifying here. But Anthony Kincaid setting quick time in that last group. So the track still there, hadn't gone away yet. We're still getting quick times. Coming out now out of Newark, Ohio, the 34, that's Brian Nethers. In the 28S out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, that's going to be Kyle Schwartzmiller. The Pink 69, Lisa's New Kitchen right there. Out of Martins Ferry, Ohio, that's Ryan Roby. And the 14 out of Dawson, Pennsylvania, that's Braden Dillinger. And also, I believe that's the 29, Martinsburg, Ohio, Scott Smith. And the old Rayburn swing arm chassis, number 29 right there. White flag coming in, collect the checkered flag. It's either last lap, last time lap. It's like quick time in that group's going to go to Brian Nethers in the 34 machine. And he's going to be good for 10th quick over with a 17.056. And let's see what we got here. Looks like Cale Schwartzmiller, 13th quick overall. He's going to be second quick in that group, 17.839. Santino Loretta, going to be 17th overall. Going to be third quick in that group with an 18.009. Ryan Roby, 18th quick overall. Going to be fourth quick in that group with an 18.483. The Milkman, Scott Smith out of Martinsburg, Ohio, 19th quick overall with an 18.897. Next group rolling on the Speedway out of Utica, Ohio. That's Dean Moran in the 99. In the 88 out of Kenna, West Virginia, that's Dalton Adkins. Pennsboro, West Virginia's Logan Reed rolls off in the 37. And the 55 out of Greensburg, Pennsylvania is Marino Angelicchio. I don't remember how Ryan told me to pronounce that. So cars coming around, collect their final qualifying time. Marino Angelicchio going to move into that top spot in the 55. I take it back. I'm looking at the wrong spot. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Don't shoot the announcer. Never shoot the announcer. That guy has enough troubles.
You and me both, buddy.
So no change in the top five. It's still Anthony Kincaid on top, Brady Wonderling second. Marino Angelicchio actually moved into that third spot right there in that last lap. Ben Easler currently sits in fourth, Kyle Zimmerman fifth. Then it's Austin Hauser, Logan Stockdale, Mike Wonderling, Jake Gunn, Kyle Lucon, Dalton Atkins, Brian Nethers, Rusty Redmond, Bud Watson, Cale Schwartzmiller, Ryan Newman, Jimmy Cochran, Zach Gunn, Santino Loretta, Logan Reed, Dean Moran in 21st. Then it's going to be Ryan Roby and Scott Smith. Jonathan Brennan rounds them out. That's the 17. Out of Addison, Pennsylvania, that's Ryan Frazee. The 31. Out of Belmont, Ohio, that's Lincoln Smith. The 151 out of Fairmont, West Virginia, is Colby Kimbrough. And the 5, all the way out of Decatur, Georgia, is Dustin Carter. So, wow. That's the long haul award right there, Donnie. Decatur, Georgia, that number 5 out there. All right, wrapping up qualifying here. I'll tell you what, Donnie, Little Rusty, 40 cars is awful tough to keep up with. And no idea who ended up where in that group. Top 5, still Austin East. So you want to get in the top 5, you got to be a 17.352 or better. Or Austin Hauser. Sorry, Austin Hauser's Top of the mark, you want to be on top, you got to beat 17.015. Anthony Kincaid still leading qualifying. Coming out now out of Shinston, West Virginia, the 5A is A.J. Spagnolo. A.J. Spagnolo out of Shinston, West Virginia, the 5A. So A.J. Spagnolo coming around to collect his final qualifying time. It's like his best was the last lap with a 17.560. That will put him 16th quick overall. So, you want a span here. We'll try to see if I can't get a little bit of a span from 18th. Currently being held by the 22S of Watson, or 225 of Bud Watson out of Kingsville, Ohio. That is a 17.641 to the top. At top spot with Anthony Kincaid with a 17.015, 0.6 of a second, Donnie. Top from first to 18th. Top to bottom, the slowest time we have so far was an 18.997. So less than a second separates everybody in the 604 crates we've qualified so far.
And if you were here last race with the 604 crate lates, I think it was like 0.3 of a second from the leader to second. It sounds like it's going to be a wild feature here tonight for the 604 crates once again.
Anytime you can get 18 cars within a second of each other, that's going to make for a pretty doggone good show. Wait for the next group to roll out. Waiting to see who we got. What's what? Super late model qualified. Here's what you came for tonight. 5,000 to win, 500 to start the Ronnie Moran Memorial Night here at the Muskingum County Speedway. Rolling out now the number 40 out of Lakeville, Ohio. First time ever qualified a super late model. That's Billy, the Kid Dawson. The 17, he's out of Millersburg, Ohio. That's Brock Morris in the 17. Brock Morris, 17. The 14 out of Worcester, Ohio, that's J.R. Gentry. Gentry, the 14 out of Worcester. And Henry Hornsby the third should be out of Bradley, West Virginia. Should also be out there in the 39. Looks like Billy Dawson losing it off the backside. So we're going to do three at a time. The 17, that's the 17KN. That's Brock Morris, Charleston, West Virginia. Billy Dawson, Worcester, Lakeville, Ohio, and J.R. Gentry out of Worcester, Ohio. So quick time. 16.216 going to go to J.R. Gentry out of Worcester, Ohio. Second quick, the 17 KNF Brock Morris with a 16.324. And young Billy Dawson, first time ever in a super late model, trying to put her in the show tonight. Trips the clock at a 19.932. Coming out now in the 39. He's out of Bradley, West Virginia. That's Henry Hornsby the third. The 1Z out of Hookstown, Pennsylvania. That's Logan Zarin. And the number 5 out of Worcester, Ohio. It's flying Ryan Markham. There's the white flag one more time around. Gentry sits on top. The checkered flag this time. Markham moving up top shelf, 16.179. For Ryan Markham, your quick qualifier. There's your checkered flag. Be the final lap. So Ryan Markham now your fast qualifier with a 16.026. Logan Zaire is going to trip the clock third quick, second quick in that group with a 16.268. And Henry Hornsby the third is going to be third quick in that group, fifth quick overall with a 16.499. The mark to beat right now, Ryan Markham, 16.026. Next group rolling on the Speedway. Out of Wheelersburg, Ohio, the 71R. That's Hot Rod Conley. In the 20, out of Zanesville, Ohio, that's Todd Brennan. And the 17, out of Millersburg, Ohio, that's Tyler Evans. Everybody takes the green, everybody on the qualifying clock. There's the white flag coming around, collect his first of 2 qualifying times. Be Rod Conley, the 71R. Lost Brennan off the back stretch there off of turn 3. That's going to bring out the yellow. Yellow flag coming out. Lost the 20 of Todd Brennan there on the back stretch, getting him checked out. Kind of goes off the top of turn number 3 in a big hurry. He's found his way back on the speedway. It looks like he will try to continue qualifying. So Rod Conley looks like we've lost the 71R Rod Conley off the top of turn number 2. That's going to bring out the yellow flag right now. But as we're going right now, Ryan Markham currently sits on top. That is Jared Gentry, Logan Zarin, Brock Morris, Henry Hornsby III. Rod Conley currently sits in 6th. Tyler Evans currently sits in 7th. Conley with a 16.750. Evans with a 17.317. Not sure what's going on with the 20 right now, as they're talking about that over the receiver. There's the green. So there's your checkered flag. Looks like Todd Brennan going to move up into that second quick spot. The number 20 gets a quick lap in right there. 16.203. Todd Brennan going to move into that second spot. Second quick in that group will be Rod Conley with a 16.525. Going to be good for 7th quick overall. Third quick in that group was going to be Tyler Evans with 8 quick overall with a 17.028. So top 3 currently is Jared Gentry with a 16.216. Todd Brennan second, 16.203. Ryan Markham still sits on top at a 16.026. Next 3 on the track should see the K11 of George Clintworth out of Lowell, Ohio. The 01 out of Hookstown, Pennsylvania will be Ron Hall. And the 6 out of Stoutsville, Ohio will be Travis Carr. Get these guys going green, going to turn them loose this time for their qualifying times. So there's Clintworth, Hall, and Carr coming around to collect the white flag for their first qualifying time. So Ron Hall comes through with a Travis Carr quick time as far, 17.303. Ron Hall second quick, 10th quick overall, 17.1762. And George Clintworth third quick, 11th quick overall. Wait for their second and final lap time, see who moves what and where. So it looks like Ron Hall quick in that group going to be good for 9th quick overall with a 17.271. Travis Carr's second quick in that group going to be good for 10th quick overall, 17.303. And George Clintworth, third quick in that group, 11th quick overall with a 17.596. Next group rolling on the Speedway should see the Salt Rock Express out of Fairmont, West Virginia. The 75 is Eddie Carrier Jr. Out of Gratiot, Ohio, the W1, that's Corey Workman. And the 33 out of Shreve, Ohio, that's Chaz Dawson Jr. Green flag is out. Everybody trips the clock so far. Eddie Carey Jr. coming around, collect the white flag, his first of 2 qualifying times. Eddie Carey Jr. currently with 16.733, 8th quick. Corey Workman moves into that 8th quick spot with a 16.671. Chaz Dawson Jr. currently 13, 17.497. Checkered flag out. This is their final time. Eddie Carrier Jr. jumping up to 5th quick with a 16.268. Second quick in that group going to be good for 9th quick overall is Corey Workman with a 16.671. Third quick good for 13th quick overall is Chaz Dawson with a 17.497. Next group is scheduled to roll on the Speedway. We should see the number 10 out of Byesville, Ohio. That's Kyle Bond. In the 1 star out of Mansfield, Ohio, it's the Mansfield Madman. That's Kyle Moore. And the 71C out of Wheelersburg, Ohio, that's R.J. Conley. Green flag coming out. Bond trips the clock. Kyle Moore coming around to trip the clock, start his qualifying time as well. Here comes R.J. Conley, but not a heater this year. He'll be one to watch tonight. Wheelersburg, Ohio driver Kyle Moore puts it just a bit off the backstretch, but keeps it underneath him under power. He'll come around, collect the white flag in his first qualifying time. Kyle Moore move up into that bridesmaid position, second quick, 16.083. R.J. Conley is going 16.083. Second quick, Kyle Moore, 16. All kinds of move around. Kyle Moore, second time, 16.043. Okay, we're going to let the dust settle on this one, Nani. Wow. So Kyle Moore jumping up to the bridesmaid position with a 16.043. He's the quickest in that group. He'll be second quick overall. R.J. Conley, second quick in that group, third quick overall, 16.072. And I'm not really sure who the third car in that group was. I don't even remember. Kyle Bond. Kyle Bond was third in that group. He was 10th quick or 12th quick overall. He qualified as 16.729. Holy mackerel, when you thought the track might be going away, you got 2 cars in the top 3. And here's a guy that can move up there in a hurry. Out of Worcester, Ohio, driving the Brad Malcolm number 79. That's Doug Ground in the 50. Out of Bellevue, Ohio, that's the Missile, Ryan Missler. And the 53C out of Parkersburg, West Virginia, driving the Stevie Curtis owned machine. That's Colton Burdett.
And if you're a TikToker, you can see right on Ryan Missler's car. He'll have that on his TikTok live.
It will be on his TikTok tonight, guaranteed. Then you can watch his YouTube channel, catch Front Porch Afterthoughts.
I'm not seeing that on that video.
So there's the checkered flag. Quick time in that group. It's like quick time in that group going to be good for, we're the 9th quick overall. The 53C is Colton Burdett with a 16.369. Second quick in that group going to be Ryan Missler. Going to be 10th quick overall with a 16.378. And Doug Drown going to be 3rd quick in that group. Good for 11th quick overall with a 16.487. Should see the 59 out of Zanesville, Ohio. That's Tanner McLaughlin. The 28 out of Parkersburg, West Virginia, it's Tyler Carpenter. And the 81 out of Worcester, Ohio, that's Matt B. Aber. So 3 cars capable of going after that 16.016. Markham set that early on, but watch that number 28. That guy is a strong, strong runner every time he shows up, no matter where he shows up, and a lot of fun to watch. White flag, first qualifying time for Tyler Carpenter, 16.424. Puts him in that 11th spot. So there's the checkered. Final qualifying time for everybody. Tyler Cartman moving up into that 4th spot. So it'll be quick time in that group. 4th quick overall, 16.134. Let's see. Second quick in that group is going to be Matt Aber. Second quick in that group, 17th quick overall, 16.806. Third quick in that group, 18th quick overall, 16.890 is Tanner McLaughlin. Next group rolling on to Speedway, we'll see the 29 of Clint Keenan out of Pataskala. Then it'll be the 47 out of Middleburg, West Virginia, it's Brandon Weigel. And rounding out the 3 in the number 8 out of Swanton, Ohio, Rob Anderzak. So there's the green flag. Everybody on the qualifying clock. Keenan coming around to collect the white flag, his first lap time. Going to be good for 12th quick. First lap time for Clint Keenan. So there's your checkered flag. So quick time in that group. Going to be good for 12th quick overall, the 16.396. That's Brandon Weigel. Second quick in that group, going to be good for 13th quick overall, is Clint Keen with a 16.456. Third quick in that group, going to be good for 21st quick overall, 16.935 is Rob Anderzak. Next group rolling on to the Speedway out of North Lawrence, Ohio, the 187, is Mitch Caskey. The 000 out of Shermansdale, Pennsylvania, is Matt Naylor. And the L19, the 604 crate car, moving up into the super late model division tonight. Out of Newark, Ohio, it's the Animal Larry Holbrook. Mark to beat, still a 16.026, 16026. Ryan Markham said it early on. So white flag. Everybody's got one in. Mitch Caskey diving it off through 3 and 4. Collects his second time. So I believe Mitch Caskey was quick in that group. Let me look. I can't find the 00 at this point. We'll go with Mitch Caskey quick in that group. Going to be good for 22nd overall, 16.978. Looks like Larry Holbrook going to be second quick in that group, 27th overall with a 17.466. And that puts the 000 somewhere up in here that I cannot find. So Naylor, 24th quick.
Thank you, sir.
Matt Naylor, 24th quick with a 17.129. He will be second quick in that group. It's good for 24th quick overall.
All right, thank you, Andy Dice. Mod Light coming out. I guess they're going to do some qualifying. Once again, check us out live on speedsport.tv. Nate and Garrett bringing you tonight's action. And look at that crowd, Andy Dice, full.